Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And this Wednesday was a day off, so I sat back and I watched Minions: The Rise of Gru. I've been waiting to watch this movie for a while and was pretty excited to watch it. Was disappointed. I know the movie is actually doing pretty well, but I found it to be mostly a little bit dull and drab. There are moments that I was happy with it. Of course, now it is an animated movie, of course, and you can't expect animated movies to have the excitement of live action movie. But I've enjoyed the Despicable Me movies. The Minion solo movie, not that much, and this one also not that much. It is just got released this year, 2022. American computer animated comedy film by Illumination and all those people. So the spin-off prequel actually came out in 2015. There's actually a huge gap between these movies, and this is the fifth entry overall in the Despicable Me franchise. I do not know what the future is in store for them, but I really love I really love the first three films a lot, and I love Minions. Who doesn't? Anyway, so the voice acting, of course, you see Steve Carell repressing his role, Steve Carell. But his voice, he's managed to change it to a much younger voice of that of a kid, and he does a really fine job with it. Pierre Coffin plays the Minions. Basically, he voices. I didn't actually know that it is just one guy who's voicing all of them. Taraji P Henson, Michelle Yeoh, RZA probably is a rapper. Stupid ass names. Jean-Claude Van Damme, Lucy Lawless, and Dolph Lundgren. I was shocked when I saw this list. And in fact, I only saw this list just before I was watching the movie. Danny Trejo, Russell Brand, Julie Andrews, and Alan Arkin. What a fantastic list of actors, voice actors in this case, but still, what a fantastic list. I mean, like I said, even though the movie was somewhat disappointing for me, I can't blame the cast because they really did a fantastic job of selecting the right people. I think Michelle Yeoh's character was actually the one that I really did like. Kind of suited that particular character, and I could make out it's her. So amazing, amazing choice in her case. For the others, I couldn't actually make out Dolph Lundgren, Danny Trejo. I couldn't make out Jean-Claude Van Damme, Lucy Lawless either, but there's a couple of times when she screams that, yeah, the one that she does, and sorry, I can't do that, the way she does it, the way that she does it in Xena. So, I think that's a nod to her, but to the character, but yeah, I could recognize it was actually her. Alan Arkin's voice was also pretty great in this particular film. So basically you have, it's 1976, the year that I was born. You have young Gru, 11 years old, trying to be a supervillain. He wants to, he was applied to become the replacement for his hero, who's now aged. What is the name of the character? Something Knuckles. Wild Knuckles, the former leader of the Vicious Six, who was Gru's hero. He was the biggest villain. He created the Super Six, but he was kicked out, and now Bell Bottom, she's the one who's actually got the lead role. So they are looking for a sixth person, and he applies for the interview. It goes bad. He's depressed. He goes back home. The Minions seem to have messed up with the fact that because he steals a device. A magical device. It's a stone connected to the Chinese zodiac, so you can actually create, it's called the zodiac stone, so you can actually control and make people change into different things. So he gives it to Otto, one of the minions, for safekeeping, but the minion exchanges it with a kid at a kid's birthday party in exchange for a pet rock. Yeah, that's what it was, a pet rock. That's really funny. And then, he fires the minions because he's angry right now, but he gets kidnapped by Wild Knuckles people and tortured But in the end, White Knuckles becomes his mentor because he realizes this kid actually looks up to him, and they bond. They become really close friends. But the fact is, they did have torture scenes for 11-year-old in a cartoon, in an animation movie. Think about that. um, anyway, so yeah, they finally need to fight, win back, and all that stuff. So I'm not going to go into all those details. It's a brand new movie. Go and, I mean, it's still a very new movie, so go and watch it. Um, but yeah, I did like all the stuff. I like the fact that the three, the ones, what are they? I keep forgetting their names. Kevin, Stuart, and Bob. They go to San Francisco. They meet up the character for RZA or RZA, whatever he is, and then they taught Master Chow, a former kung fu teacher who is now running an acupuncture clinic, and she saves them from the goons, and then she decides to teach them kung fu. That was actually funny. And yeah, so all those things, the fight scene, those part are really exciting. But I don't know, I kind of missed the first three movies quite a lot. That's another set of movies that I do want to rewatch again and again and again. So finally, we do see Dr. Nefario, a younger Dr. Nefario, who helped out Gru a little bit. Now he gets recruited by Gru at the end, because he had actually helped him a little bit. So Nefario initially declines, but then changes his mind after Gru and the minions beg him, and he gives them a ride on his rocket-powered aircraft. So that's how you see Dr. Nefario joining the team. So that was the end, mid credits scenes basically. Yeah, so that's that's what I wanted to talk about this movie. Nothing major. Was okay. It was a little bit of fun, but to be honest, I think the magic between the kids plus minions plus Gru is missing, and that is the reason why I don't find it to be as exciting, as great as the first three films. So that is one thing that I do like to watch. So yeah, making me want to watch the Despicable movies again and again. Immediately. So I'm going to hold that off for the time being and watch it much later. So I'll give this movie a 7 out of 10. It was enjoyable enough for me to rewatch it, of course, but maybe even a 7.5. I think I'll give it a 7.5. Still, probably my least favorite is the Minions movie. This one might be the second least favorite. Anyway, that's it for me. 7.5 out of 10. See ya.